Uh-huh. No dobrze, weźmy udział w tej odprawie. Ta jeszcze ma jakieś zadanie?
All right. I noticed you had an operative that's been in hospital for some time. I looked into it. Had a chat with the doctor in charge. Our kid's been put in a coma, mate. I don't know why.
And?
Doctor wouldn't say any more. She does know our kid's with DedSec, though. She wants to talk with you lot directly. I'll send you her info. Time to save one of your own.
No, I entirely understand. Yep. Okay, yeah. All right.
This is a message for DedSec. I believe Richard Malik is about to murder me in some gruesome way. If you see Malik, tell him
Canada House was destroyed by a series of explosions, and an individual known to be part of the DedSec organization was seen on CCTV attempting to flee the area. SIRS new Director of Counterterrorism Richard Malik issued the following statement.
I call upon my counterparts around the world to treat the DedSec threat with all due vigilance. They are not a resistance. What are they resisting? They are an international terrorist militia. And along with my counterparts in the Five Eyes nations, I am building an...
You get the idea. You're fucked.
We're getting hunted like damn foxes out there. Let's start firing back.
Yes, I wouldn't recommend that. All scenarios show DedSec's odds of survival approaching 0 before he can be found. Malik probably worked out the same thing.
Thank God we're on the same page then. Bags, fill him in.
Done. The working theory is this. Blowing up a government building like Canada House would require bribes, an infiltration team, materiel, and so on. Doing it without leaving a paper trail would be impossible. Some of you nicknamed this paper trail the Malik dossier. We're going to break into SRS headquarters, steal it, and prove Malik was behind the bombing. If we're lucky, we might even find some details on Zero Day. Your missions list has been updated.
Hey, one more thing. I know Malik's currently our best lead on Zero Day and the bombings, but he's fucking dangerous. If you see him, don't try to take him alive. It's not worth it.
On the contrary, I think what Malik knows about Zero Day and the bombings outweighs the well-being of any individual operative. Malik ought to be taken alive and interrogated.
I'm not gonna let my you see the wrong one this time.
In breaking news, a large explosion has occurred at the Canadian High Commission in Trafalgar Square. SIRS has issued a statement that the terrorist organization DedSec is active once again after months of relative silence. If you suspect anyone of being a member of DedSec, report them to SIRS immediately using your CSAY app. Public approval of SIRS shot up today following Counter-Terror Director Malik's statement that the Five Eyes nations will execute a coordinated global response to the DedSec threat.
Mr. Malik? What is the service doing to protect the people of Britain right now?
Well, we're aiming a little higher than just Britain. Soon we can know if anyone in any CTOS-using country in the world so much as utters the word DedSec. Thank you.
SIRS advises citizens that positive discussions of the DedSec terrorist organization or their actions may result in investigation. SIRS Counter-Terror Director Malik personally oversaw an investigation that uncovered the true identities of every operative in DedSec's London cell.
I'm here. What's the plan?
We're here to find some documents we're calling the Malik dossier. Basically, it's the paper trail that proves Malik was behind the Canada House bombings. Problem is, these documents won't be on one computer. They'll be on dozens, scattered across the country.
So what's the plan?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Let's have Malik take it.
SIRS uses a supercomputer called Filament to process information drawn from the CTOS network. It's like Noodle, if you could use it to search every document on every civilian, government, or commercial device everywhere in the United Kingdom, instantly.
Nicely done, sweetie.
Break in and connect Bagley to a Filament administrative terminal. He'll do the rest.
As usual. In order to access the Filament admin terminal from your optic interface, you'll have to align the SIRS satellite network with my packet stream from Bloom Tower. Well done. Now I should be able to stream myself into SIRS's nasty little snoop computer, head to the basement and hack the filament admin terminal. There's an intruder in the building security systems. Sorry, channel is being hacked.
I've taken control of building security. But I'd prefer to end this bloodlessly, if you're willing to listen to reason.
Don't fucking listen. Zero Day took over Parliament security right before the bombings. This is their MO.
What are you talking about? I want DedSec gone, but no one else needs to die. You've proven yourselves very skilled, and I could put those skills to use. Join me. You can still make something of your lives.
Join Zero Day? Hard pass.
0 Day? No, I mean sirs. You've practically been working for me anyway. And besides, we have a lot in common. We both use violence and manipulation to shape London into something better. The only difference is I know what I want it to be. Strong, stable, unified, safe. This is what I value. What about you?
Interesting conversations. Unlike this one.
Fine. If we can't convince each other, then I suppose killing will have to do.
What? That does it. Stand down now!
That central server is Filament's admin terminal. Connect me to it to gain access. Well, shit, we've been locked out. Oh, and it seems Malik deployed the microwave drones.
Sorry, what?
Microwave drones, one of Filament's novel intrusion countermeasures. They use little microwave cannons to selectively destroy compromised hardware, sort of like chemotherapy for computers. The server room automatically seals itself while they're deployed.
Suggestions?
Try hijacking one of the microwave drones and use it to shoot the other ones down.
Sharpshooter at your location. Fall back. We are on alert for any incident. Entering combat mode.
These doors are sealed until you take out the microwave drones.
I won't hesitate to shoot you.
Stop! Hands visible! Taking cover! I have
Drones down, server room unlocked. And buggery fuck, Malik has locked me out. He must have a hard line to the server.
Suggestions?
A full power cycle will reset his connection and give us enough time to complete the intrusion. But Filament uses 3 quantum processors with independent power. We'll have to reboot each individually.
So we're unplugging it and then plugging it back in again?
Close enough. You do something about this drone. It can't seem to take a fucking hint. Fuck off, you stupid drone. This isn't a picnic and I haven't got any jam. Could you shoot this drone down? I'd ask it politely to go away, but I'm afraid I don't speak dipshit. Would you look at this? A chain of custody documents for 40 kilos of Semtex. It ricochets through a dozen shell companies, but ultimately ends up registered to an address in Southall. And would you guess who lived across the street from it for 30 years? Victoria and Imran Malik, parents to one Richard.
That doesn't prove a thing.
This microwave drone has been hanging around so long I've given her a name. I'd like you to meet Ada. Would you mind killing her? Bugger off, you clinging little bastard. No, I am not your new daddy. Well, this one is heartwarming and incriminating. It seems that the areas of Canada House immediately around the bomb were evacuated in an unscheduled drill. I have an email chain here between the facilities director and an anonymous SIRS account. Funny that didn't make the news.
You think it's incriminating that I tried to minimize the loss of life? Come on, that's so spinnable, I'm motion sick.
Look at this. It's an unredacted mission report with 2 SIRS agents instructed to plant explosives as part of a training exercise. And it's signed and dated by the Home Secretary himself.
Seems it's a bad day to be the secretary.
Exciting! Did you know that the head of security for Canada House had a daughter stuck in a Cairo jail? And that she was pardoned the week before the explosion? Why, he would certainly owe a very, very big favour to the SRS officer who pressured the Egyptians, wouldn't he?
I suppose he would.
Seems that Malik's given up having the microwave drones destroy compromised hardware. Now he's got them targeting you. The effect will be about the same, though. What do we have here? Straight from your own laptop, Malik. Case files on all these little side-ops you've been running. Honestly, you might as well have titled this Evil Bomb Conspiracy, Doc.
That's enough. You can't do this. You mustn't do this. I won't allow it.
Independent power has been rebooted. Return to the central core to complete the cycle.
Well done, Bagley. Now let's get this scheming little bastard.
With pleasure. I'm fully integrated with Filament, and it seems Malik didn't quite have time to cover his tracks. I believe I can trace his position.
Do it.
All right, let's find you. Too old, too young, too ugly, too female. Ah, there he is. Hello, Malik. You've been disconnected. Is it just me, or does he look constipated? Right, wouldn't be a briefcase wanker without his briefcase. Oh look, seems someone's locked the door on him. Don't worry, there's no way that's going to... Oh no, it worked.
Oi, what the hell, mate?
Well, that's a wrinkle, isn't it? Is he seriously going to try to get away in a car? A car connected to the city-spanning network of automated surveillance devices? That I control.
Auto drive now enabled.
Fuck! Hello again. You know, for all your scheming, you don't exactly think quickly under pressure.
Something fishy's going on here.
What now?
I sent the Malik dossier to every media outlet from the GBB to the Aberystwyth Sheep Farmers Gazette. It may take some time to sort through, but it ought to clear DedSec's name. At least for this particular thing.
And Malik?
Made the mistake of getting into a self-driving car that owed me a favor. It's taking him to a secure location.
Okay, I'll be the idiot and ask. Why are we not just driving that car into a river?
Believe me, I'd love to. But he might be part of Zero Day. I just don't know how this all fits together, but we need to find out.
You hear that, Malik? You're going to help us for real this time.
Bloody hell, you insane robot! Slow down!
Malik has been secured at the safe house.
All right, Well, now that we have him, we should talk to him. Find out what he knows about Zero Day. Just don't get too close to him, all right? As long as he's alive, he's a threat.
Hey, look, they're talking about our friend Malik on the GBB.
Let's see it.
Other documents in the Malik dossier, which were released by the organization known as DedSec. Officially, SIRS disputes the veracity of the documents, though sources within the organization claim that Richard Malik himself has fled the country following what one described as an unprecedented and humiliating data breach. As more of the dossier is independently verified, counter-terror experts speculate that the bombings earlier this year may have also been misattributed to DedSec.
Siema, Hubert. Przepraszam cię, Hubert, cały czas mówiłem do ciebie, Hubert. Odzywaj się, oddychaj, bo masz słaby, wyczuwalny puls. Rozumiesz, nie? I co najlepsze w tym wszystkim, nie? Że ja mówiłem to do wyłączonego mikrofonu. No i kto tu jest głupi? Pozostawię to twojej ocenie. Dobra, sprawdźmy, jakieś kamery by się przydały. Tak, drogi panie. To ja tu się produkuję, mówię do Huberta, piękne, czułe słowa. Prawie, że mu miłość wyznałem, ale do wyłączonego mikrofonu. Dobrze, że nie słyszałeś.
Doctor, you asked to speak to DedSec?
Right, here's the situation. Our hospital is run by AI from Kirkani Medical. Triage, treatment, all of it. It's done wonders for our bottom line, but I don't trust how it thinks.
What do you mean?
Your friend is not the first one to be put in a coma. I've seen it happen before, and it doesn't end well.
Go on.
Every time the AI puts a patient in a coma, they die. Sometimes it takes a week, sometimes a month, but they never wake up.
So your AI is going to murder our friend?
I'm sorry. I want this AI out of my hospital, but Kirkani keeps its software under lock and key, and I can't risk losing my job. But maybe there's something you can do. Good luck.
Let's hope their information's good.
DedSec. Bagley told me you might need my help.
No, wyślę mu jeszcze
We think we've tracked
raz.
down another of Sky Larson's neural mapped AIs. Are Brocatech and Kirkani Medical connected at all?
If by connected you mean Broker owns Kirkani, then yeah, they're connected. The two of them have been
No
putting
dobra.
diagnostic AI in every hospital in the Commonwealth. Guess Sky
Dostańmy
Larson
się
told
tam.
Kirkani that their AIs adopt with most of their mind cut out. No room for human error.
Human error is what we do best. I say we hack this deranged AI and force it to wake up our friend.
Records show Albion requisitioned most of the hospital to treat their officers, and security has risen accordingly.
Dziwne, żeby to nie było miejsce chronione, nie? Tyle gadki na marne poszło. Matolo. No to pozamykane mają. Tak już trzeba się inaczej dostać tam. Ja nie biorę jeńców. Bam, 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 bam. Technologia. Właśnie, teraz by się ta wieżyczka przydała. Matul, że ja to jeszcze przeżyłem. Panie Albion, nawet wam posiłki nie pomogą. I trup sieje się gęsto. Coś. Czy ktoś jeszcze? Koleżanka jeszcze, tak? Ile amunicji mam tu? To jeszcze, ja się pytam, no. Co za ludzie, no Hubert, co za ludzie. Wiedzą, że ze mną szans nie mają.
This is the coma ward. Seems the AI has been stocking this place up. That's not your operative. Keep looking. Wrong patient. Where's your operative? This is our man. Only a hardened resistance fighter could fire with such defiance. Looks like their medical equipment is still hooked up to the AI.
All right, time to hack our friend out of a coma.
Backdoor detected. I cannot be stopped. I am life. I am death. All are expendable.
What the hell?
I've barely had time at all to analyze the AI. It really doesn't want us interfering. Now the AI is contacting security. Your choice, but I think it's time to go.
Ja bym uratował tą agentkę. Dobra, gdzie mamy iść? Ucieknij z okolicy, tak? To nie będzie łatwe. Dobra. Mordę w kubeł, kapciu.
Holy shit! This thing's gone mental. It'll just keep killing healthy people and
No nie, no wiesz, nie Hubert, nie. Ty Hubert, ale numer. Cały czas do ciebie mówiłem. Prawie, że ci miłość wyznałem, człowieku. I najlepsze było to, że miałem wyłączony mikrofon. I pytam się, kto tu jest głupi? No hello! No dobra, daleko ona ta medical... Czekaj, na co jeszcze mogę wydać tu? Za mało. Nie masz 15 talentów? No. Dobra, miałem mapę zobaczyć. Aż tu. No to udajemy się tu. Tutaj. Ostatnia nocka przede mną. Ale to był cienki.
Fresh as. Yes. Want to take me for a ride? No, listen.
A, poczekaj, Hubert. Dostałem dzisiaj powiadomienie, że w niektórych krajach, nie, mam zablokowane, poczekaj, No. O, papko nadaje na żywo. W niektórych krajach, już ci mówię, mam ten... No zablokowane mam, no. Nadawanie. No wiesz o co chodzi, no. Tak, 17. Tak, tak. Zablokowane kraje, które są, nie mogą obejrzeć mojego filmu, to Kuba, Iran, Północna Korea, Syria. No jakby mnie to przejęło. Mogą tam blokować jak chcą. Dla ciebie muzyka poważna. Ale w Korei Północnej jest YouTube? No nie sądzę. No kobieta ma taki wykwintny smak muzyczny.
You have arrived at your destination.
Tak jest.
Warehouse, home of that malpracticing hospital AI.
Jak parkować to...
This thing's been killing healthy patients the world over. This AI is a rabid dog, and it needs to be put down.
Did you hear that noise?
What was that?
Nothing to report here.
Investigating disturbance.
There's no malingering in this area.
Dobra, on już jest na wykończeniu, mogę go zniszczyć. Kurwa, nie strzela, jak ja strzelam do drona, chamie! Co za ludzie, co za chamstwo! Przepraszam cię, Hubert, ale się bardzo zdenerwowałem, no. No mówię ci, Hubert, no ja nie wiem. Dobra, weźmy ten klucz. No dobra. Czas wejść, zapukać. Hello, wróciłem do góry, tak? O, ten. Siarap, nie krzycz. No kurwa, no nie, no nie mogłoby być to tak bardzo fajne, łatwe, nie? Dawaj, kontrola, hop, przejmij kontrolę. Kto mnie kurwa wykrywa? Kto mnie wykrywa? Pytałem się, czy pozwoliłem mnie wykrywać? Co za szmaty, no. Gdzie ten wróg? Aha, dobra. To sobie obróćmy już. Przecież to nie mogłoby być tak łatwe, żeby było aha. Poszukajmy tej niebieskiej linii. Gdzie ona może być?
Core module unlock in progress. Awaiting further instruction.
To będzie na pewno tak leciało. Toż tam niżej idzie? Ja dziękuję. No dobra. No to ci kurna widzę zagadka taka, że ło. No krabopająk by mi się przydał, jak Boga kocham. Krabuś, gdzie jesteś? No nieźle, muszę przyznać, że nieźle. To jest dobrze pomyślane. No dobrze, czyli muszę te drzwi otworzyć, ale zanim je otworzę, to ja muszę kuźma roztegować sobie, przeskocz. Czyli to zrobiłem. Ach, tu jest kurna wszystko, dobra mam. Obróć. Czyli znaleźliśmy Spiritus Movens tej całej zagadki. Teraz musimy odblokować drugą ścieżkę, aby tamtą móc odblokować. No, szapoba. Muszę przyznać, że się chłopy postarali. Dawaj do góry, chodź. To już sobie damy radę. Nie, nie obracaj. Zostaw jak było. I teraz ku górze. Ku światłości. Niech nam zagości.
Please, I don't want to kill anymore. I am life. I am death. I cannot be stopped. Stop me.
Stop me. Stop me.
Alert. Core temperature rising. I remember. I remember. Administer cc's of sodium thiopental. Yes, ma'am. I did as instructed. Patient is asleep. Begin operation. Call time of death. Do it. Another dose of sodium thiopental.
Duża ochrona, bardzo duża ochrona, bardzo duża. Panie, taka duża, że...
What an honor. Thank you. I can't see. What happened? No. This isn't what we agreed to. No.
Hubert ponowił pytanie, nie chcesz popracować dzisiaj w nocy?
No.
Ja też bym popracował, ale z Jolą w nocy.
Thank you. Thank you.
To już wszystko? Thank you, thank you? No nie ma na co. Jak thank you? Tu gdzieś jest. Hello. Hello, Hubert. No przecież mówię, nie słychać mnie? Hello. Naprawdę? Komuś się chciało to tam wkładać? No ja dobrze znam, że przecież wiele razy chciałeś przyjść do mnie do pracy, popracować w nocy, bo nigdy tego nie robiłeś. A mówię ci, zajebiste przeżycie. Żona w domu stygnie, a ty w robocie. Bo to inaczej pracą nie idzie nazwać, to robota. Nie no, gdzieś muszę do wentylacji wejść. I się nie zmieniło, no tak. Nie narzekam. Sobie numery wycinamy jeszcze w pracy tam, żeby tylko kurna ta nocka zleciała, żeby tylko szybko było. Dobra, w dupie to mam z tymi punktami tam. Chociażbym zabrał, bo by mi potrzebne było, no. Ale mogę gdzie indziej wziąć.
Well, that AI isn't coming back. It shouldn't be long before the hospital defaults to standard protocols and our operative is brought out of his coma.
That's another one of Sky Larson's AI taken care of? It still boggles the mind. Sky Larson left these AI with some humanity. Just enough to know they want to die. Why would she do that?
Acute sociopathic personality disorder? Just a guess. Anyhow, I'll get to work resuscitating your operative. They should be back in the safe house soon. Good news, everyone. Our formerly comatose operative is back at the safe house. He seemed a little shaken. Internet resources suggest something called a pep talk is in order.
Daleko ten agent jest? Aha. Czy on w siedzibie jest? No to porozmawiajmy i...
Interior decorator.
No gdzie ten agent jest, kurna? Gdzie on jest? Który to w ogóle jest agent? A to ten nasz.
Are you okay?
Well, I'm not dead, so that's a big bloody thanks to the squad. Now, let's get back out there. I'm ready to kick ass and take names.
Fantastic.
Let's hope their information's good.
Ile ty masz na zadań, dziewczyno? Dobra, zróbmy tą główną misję teraz. Jak już jesteśmy. Co, panie Malik? Jesteś panzerem.
All right, Richard. We know you were behind the High Commission bombing, and we know you were involved with the earlier bombings as well. Time to talk.
The earlier bombings? What are you... Oh, God, I've been captured by morons. I didn't do those bombings. I tried to stop those bombings. I am a patriot, and they called me a crank. Even Emma. But that's when I knew that intelligence wasn't enough. To save the Empire, I would need power, and fast.
But you knew about Zero Day when you approached us.
I'm a spy. So yes, I knew a few details about the biggest terrorist attack in recent memory. Truth to tell, I really did think Zero Day was you. That's just Occam's razor. But if you insist on a conspiracy, Albion stood the most to gain. Have you really not thought of this?
Honestly, it doesn't matter. We're going to learn the truth, and until we do, you're not going anywhere.
Oh, I doubt I'll be here long. These walls will fall along with all of you soon enough. This radical cooperative you've created is doomed to fail, like they all are. I've seen it a dozen times in a dozen places. You will tear yourselves apart. You won't even need Zero Day or Albion or whoever. A single unified ideology, a single strong leader. These have been the characteristics of power for all of human history. Democracy and pluralism were anomalies, blips on the timeline. That's what you are, DedSec. A footnote in the history of the Empire. But now the page is turning, and you are not ready for what happens next.
Aha, czyli wróciliśmy do Albionu. No dobra, zobaczmy co to jeszcze ma dla nas ciekawego.
You'll like this. Got word from Hamish that Nigel Cass is planning to unveil some new nasty project at a press conference.
And why would I like that? Albion's always got some sort of nasty plan going.
Because Hamish has convinced his Albion contact to talk to us. Apparently it took some doing, since Radu's a squirrely sort. He's been especially agitated lately. But he has insider information we could use. The meeting's at the Drowning Post.
I wouldn't mind a drink while we plan how to give Nigel bloody Cass a black eye.
I've got a proper contract for you. I don't think I need to tell you that the housing in London's gone mental. Thousands of people living on the street, while perfectly good houses doing nothing but providing cover to criminals, hiding their loot from taxes.
Ha! Do you have any proof to back this up?
Nothing that could put anyone behind bars. That's where you come in. Investigate some of these shell houses, expose the tax fraud, take the power back. You got this.
No dobra, trzeba się powoli szykować, Hubert. Ale jutro
Now, send me her
będę.
findings. It may be worth seeing if there's anything to her claims.
O tej porze już będę miał weekend. Więc byśmy mogli coś pograć.
The data Nout has compiled is rather damning. Billions of pounds worth of London real estate is owned by companies registered in known tax havens, often owned by organised crime and paid for with illicit funds. Nobody lives in these homes and the government looks the other way. Not only did this keep the market hyperinflated, but it also takes dirty crime money and turns it into clean homeowner money. And that is why none of you will ever be able to own property in London.
Obviously. Thank you, Bellend.
Look at it this way. As long as you've got a device with internet access in your cardboard box, we could be flatmates. Anyway, if you want to play investigative journalist and do something, you can go to the pin I've put on your map.
No dobra.
What's good, Chief? I'm sorry for not being there IRL, but there's no way I'm coming out of my hidey hole. But I'll keep an encrypted connection open to your safe house. I was having a chat with your mate, Richard Malik. Just a former SIRS agent and a former Albion drone talking shop. Anyway, he pointed me to this audio recording. You should give it a listen. Could be something big.
Let's hear it.
And when you got a moment, give Malik a smack across the chops for me, will you?
What the hell do you mean there's no open investigation? Are you the police or not?
We are. And I mean it exactly the way it sounds.
My friend was a journalist. She was working on a story about SIRS kidnapping people off the street, and then she goes missing. You don't find that the slightest bit suspicious?
Look, the decision not to investigate happened way over my pay grade. Do you understand? Way over.
You're fucking in on it. Jesus Christ!
I'm hanging up.
And I'm recording this.
The journalist mentioned in that call seems to have run afoul of SIRS. And seeing as they've taken 1984 letters a dire warning and more as an instruction book, she may be in trouble.
She needs our help.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
I've marked her last known location on your map. You should hurry, though. It was dated recently enough that SIRS might not have caught up with her yet.
No dobra, to ja tutaj kończę i do jutra.